read through the referral letter from your GP, and it explains that you've been having some problems.
Yeah.
And he does mention in the letter that you've had some feelings that you're not being able to deal with. I'd like to really ask you in your words what you feel these are.
Yeah, well, it started, I was at work and my colleague John came in. And he came into the room and he said to me directly, he said, "What is that awful smell?" The thing is, I knew he was talking about me because he was looking straight at me. And that must be 6 years ago now.
Right. Has anything changed since then?
No, not really. You know, people still make comments and looking at me. This has been going on 6 years. And I know that when I walk into a room, people are watching me and they can smell the odour.
Right. That must be distressing for you.
Yeah, it is. You can probably imagine. You know, I get very low and quite often I get weepy as well. I'm certainly not sleeping as well as I used to, and I'm not getting out so much anymore. It's not as if I'm not trying to do anything about it either, because I am having a bath every day. In fact, several times a day.
How many is several?
It can be as many as 10. You know, I've always been quite a neat and tidy person. You know, I like everything to be in its place.
Can I just go over a few of the points you've already mentioned in a bit more detail? Let's consider this order. Can you actually smell this yourself?
No, I can't smell it myself, but I know it's there.
Right. How do you know it's there?
Just you can tell by the way other people react. It's been going on 6 years now, I can tell.
What is it they do? How can you tell?
Just talking about me and the way they act. Not normal behaviour.
What kind of things do they do when you say the way they act?
They're quite often avoiding me.
Right.
Avoiding eye contact.
Has anyone ever actually commented and said to you that they can smell this odour and they think it's you?
Not directly to me, but it's definitely there.
Have you got any friends?
Yeah, I've got a few close friends.
Right. And have you talked to them about this?
Yeah, I talk to them a lot about it. It bothers me a lot.
Right.
They just try and avoid the subject.
Mhm.
Change the subject, say there's no such smell.
Right.
It's not true, because I know they're just trying to be nice to me, but it's definitely there.
And you talk a lot about this to them?
Yeah, I do.
How do they react to that?
Quite often recently they've been avoiding me.
Why is
They
that?
get quite irritated by it. They're avoiding me because of the smell.
Not because you're talking about it?
No, the smell.
Right. Is there any possibility you could be wrong?
No.
No, not at all.
I say I've lived with it for 6 years.
Right. And you said you were feeling quite low.
Yeah.
You were weepy.
Yeah.
Is there any time of the day when you're at your worst?
Don't think so. It's worse when I'm in rooms with other people or on the bus. If I'm on my own, I'm quite happy.
Right, so there's no particular time of day when you're worse? You feel lower than the rest?
No.